Now, how did it go from like people in your DMs to then being on, the folks like Kendall Jenner and Aaron Judge?
Yeah, so they all have a different path of how they ended up there. So Aaron Judge has been like one of the most organic celebrity customers of all time. He's just become a fan of the brand and wears a ton of our stuff. That's literally it.
He's a good
Yeah.
dude.
Um,
He's a good dude.
so I mean, the way it started jumping on like some of these NBA players and stuff, and like it's pretty random. I know a friend of mine is a player in the NBA. I won't give up a name. Was going to the NBA bubble right around the same time as I was dropping this stuff for the first time on a website, having no clue what was going on. And I was like, let's try and seed it out a little bit and see if we can make something of it. So I got the address to the bubble, and all I did was change the player name and the team name and sent it. And the way that I was told that the bubble worked in terms of mail and packages for players is they would go to breakfast, there'd just be a box of packages in the middle of the room, and after breakfast, the players would go and just scavenger up their packages. Um, so I did that.
Dude, that's so
Yeah,
fun. It's like Christmas every day.
amazing. Yeah, so I have a picture of like a huge pile up of boxes, and the player I'm referring to took a picture of it and was like, "I'll look in this pile after." And I look at the picture and I zoom in, and this is when I was using like bright red boxes. I was like, "This is it!" Like circled it and sent it back. But once I had the address, I just changed the team name, the player name, and it ended up at
Dude,
breakfast in
that's
the middle of the breakfast room. So I picked like 12 people or 12 players that I thought one had a really good sense of fashion, and that was one side of the list, and the other side of the list was like, will LeBron wear it? And like, sure enough, LeBron did not wear it, but viewed the story on Instagram when I had like a whole 150 followers. So like, it made me feel like I was in the right direction. But that's literally how I've created a really great relationship with like Tim Hardaway Jr. Like he was one of the
mhm.
top 12 guys that I sent it to on my list of I'd like
Yeah.
to spot.
OG Nick.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
and he's been an unbelievable customer of ours since, and that's literally how it started. Um, so that's the NBA route, and then the other stuff is just
Dude, by the way, that's
yeah,
genius. Like, talk about a hack.
yeah,
Changing the name and address, especially since it's not their home, there's like nothing wrong with
totally.
it. Dude, that is
Yeah,
amazing.
I'm not sure I've ever told
That's
that
one of my
story, by the
favorite.
way. So that could be the first time. Um, yeah,
Genius. No, I know a lot of people that did things around the NBA at that time, obviously from like the hoops age. I've never heard anything like that.
yeah.
That is genius.
Yeah, so that's literally how I made my way into the NBA fashion scene. And then the other ones just like honestly like the last 10 years of just like working in creative and marketing and social, doing stuff for free, helping people out, like just created a lot of really great relationships. And finally have something of my own that I can ask for a favor or send out or ask to be connected to someone individually, and
Totally.
that's just paid off. And I think just a big learning piece of like why networking just in general is so important.
Yeah, I mean, you do right by other people, they tend to do right by
Yeah, you
you.
hope so.
Yeah.